Every great story has a hero that overcame the impossible, and every DM wants to craft a great story. So that brings us to today's topic. How do you craft a compelling character arc that doesn't leave your players feeling deflated or disappointed when the game finally wraps up? Character arcs are a great way to create an immersive story that your players will want to get lost in, but first, you need to understand what makes a good character arc. You see, it doesn't matter if you're Superman or Batman or the stars of your favorite movie, every character has flaws. These weaknesses create the perfect environment for growth and change, which is essential for a compelling story. Why? Because it's not what our heroes are good at that makes us like them. We care about our heroes because of their failures. Look at Luke Skywalker. He fails more times than he succeeds, but we still root for him because of his resilience and courage in the face of adversity. His desire to do what's right, despite the pain and trauma it causes him, makes us care for him even more. So this leads us to step 1. When creating a character arc for your players, it's important to identify their flaws and weaknesses that can be explored throughout the arc. This will give you a roadmap to craft stories around for each character. For example, Shrek hates rejection. He is unhappy with what he believes is a scary or ugly appearance. So how does this affect him? He hides in a swamp and scares people away. His character arc comes from his acceptance of who he is through the process of befriending a donkey that isn't afraid of him and falling in love with someone who helps him see the person he is past all of that. If you have a rogue that becomes a thief because they are born an orphan and have always wanted all the treasure in the world because it's the only thing they never had, then you know that what they are seeking is value and acceptance. They are trying to fill a void left by envy in what others have and greedy desire to be like them. Once you've identified what makes your characters tick and what emotions you can pull on, then you have the building blocks of a story arc. Next, you need to plan out specific events or challenges that will test your characters' beliefs and values. This is where you can really get creative, setting up characters in situations where they are faced with the difficult choice between right and wrong, or between selfish and altruistic actions. These moments are what change our heroes and help them grow, so be sure to give your players plenty of opportunities to make decisions with real consequences. That orphan rogue, what if they had to pick between a room full of treasure and letting someone get hurt? Or perhaps they pickpocket someone who they come to find out had it worse than they did. Forcing them to face their flaws head on and reflect is how they will become better characters in the end. You also want to make sure that while you allow for moments of change, there also needs to come moments of failure. If the rogue had a choice between the treasures and their friends, they might just pick their friends. But what if, because the rogue was looking for that treasure, the party lost an important fight? Now their actions have consequences, and next time their choice might be different. These moments of defeat are what make the characters real for us, because after all, we know what it's like to be disappointed or ashamed, and it's these connections that make the characters three-dimensional. So there you are, 3 steps to making a better character arc. Find their flaws, present them with choices and challenges, and watch them grow from each one. I hope this video helps you in your world building. Let me know what you want to see next time. Forge on, my friends, and we'll see you next time, adventurers.